Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh my goodness. There's a bite. There he is. Another one. Got him. Got him. Just had to give him a minute. Got him. Got him. First cast. First cast. Oh yeah, good one too. Here's one. There it is.
Larry catches the biggest bass.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are throwing, we're doing it. I'm biting the bullet, being part of the trend. I feel like I skip out on a lot of the big bass fishing trends because I just kind of do my own thing, but this one looked like it was working really well, so I was like, maybe I should try it too. And you'll have to watch the video to see how we did today with it. But First, I skipped over this. Comment of the day is popping up. Make sure you leave a comment on today's video for your chance to be next video's comment of the day. And I know I'm going to get questions about it, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you the setup that I threw today. So I'll have all this stuff linked down below in the description with the exception of the hook because I stole this from a frog. This is the new Berkley Maxcent Moeba in the 3.5 in the green pumpkin color. And let me tell you, these things are legit. The hook, this is a just topwater frog hook. You pull it out of the hollow body frog and then you just slide, like there's a pre-rigged hole in these urchin style baits, and you just slide the top of your hook through the bait, tie your line to it, and that's pretty much it. So this is how I caught all my fish today. It took me a little bit to figure out the rigging situation. You see me throw this for the first time and we figure it out together. I got 17-pound fluorocarbon and got a 7-foot medium heavy Veritas rod with the Revo X Voltic reel. So threw it on a variety of stuff today, but this is what I like the most. These things aren't cheap, so I like the 17-pound test. Gives you that peace of mind that you won't ever lose it. And then also the frog hook, it's probably the best way to keep the bait, and I feel like it has a pretty good hookup ratio, especially fishing ponds. You know, it might be a little bulky, like if you're fishing for pressured fish, they might not like that as much, but for what we did with it today, it worked out just fine. So thank you for choosing to hang out with me today, and let's get into today's video.
We're gonna try to go catch a few this morning, boys, with the new Berkley Meba. I think I'm saying that right. I've heard Moeba, Meba. I think personally I should have named it the Mo Betta, since there's so many different variations of this. But got a little treble hook, and we have a split ring down here and a little keeper, and we're gonna throw it around. I've never thrown an urchin style bait, so I'm excited to see. And this thing's like cast surprisingly pretty good. I have a, ooh, it's kind of heavy. Like there's a little bit of resistance to it. Like I see some people kind of hold their rod to the side and do it like this. Figure out our cadence. That works best for us. I want to see what it looks like. This water's kind of dirty down here too. Has a pretty good fall rate on it too. If you know, you know. These things are like notoriously hard to get. There's videos out on how to rig them, but they're kind of one of those things where it's like, they're so new and they're so popular, it almost makes me think that a wacky rig will work even better than it. Oh no, a wacky rig will work even better than ever. That could have been bad right there. I'm definitely going to go get my Meba. We probably have pretty good conditions this morning because it's supposed to downpour today. So we probably have about 2 hours before that comes. So I would think that would help our case with the fishing. It's crazy that fish eat these. I mean, it looks like absolutely nothing. Like it doesn't, it looks exactly like what it looks like out of the water. Like it just looks like a ball with a whole bunch of tentacles on it. It's definitely a live scope bait. Oh, there's one, there's one. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a good one. Oh, also I have something new to show y'all too. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. Okay, calm down. So as you guys know, I am a father, and my Father's Day gift came yesterday. And check it out. Look at that. Isn't that just so sick? A Bubba scale, baby, for Father's Day. Talk about best Father's Day gift ever. And we're gonna weigh our first fish on the Bubba scale this morning. First fish on the Meba on the Bubba scale. He's bleeding, so we gotta do it quick. Let's see. Gonna clear it, drop him down. 3.5, and lock it in. We're gonna put him to fish number 1. Got a little bit of fish smell, a little bit of fish blood on our Bubba scale this morning. Sweet. I know somebody's clapping at the TV, so I don't have to talk about it anymore. Bleeding pretty good, so we're gonna toss him on back. All right, 3.5, thank you, sir. Awesome, what a good first fish, boys. that was kind of cool how I was talking about, like, I'm not really sure how to use this thing, and one comes up and eats it. I mean, inhales it. So I've seen a couple of different rigging ways. Like, I see some people take the hooks out of a frog and they'll rig it with that, and I like that too, because this way I feel like that split shot is going to come out eventually. Hook, you can kind of play it a little bit more, or use it a little bit more with that frog hook. But see, my ring starting to pop out a little bit, and I feel like you just cast it off eventually. But I think this is good for hookup ratio. Like, I don't think you're going to miss very many fish. But hey, first fish, we're going to keep fishing with it. Oh, I just casted that off. See, that's what we can't be out here doing, is casting them off. You know, those are expensive, so it's like borderline you want to go get it when that happens. I don't even know where my hook or anything went. Pulled out. I don't know if I like this technique anymore. Honestly, I don't have any frogs with me, but I like that frog hook better because I feel like you're not going to just sling it off like that so easy. I'm not a fan. All right, I'm going to fish one more, and then, because I have 5 of them now because I just lost one. I can't go through my whole supply being ignorant. So I got those green pumpkin, and then I also have this color. We're going to go with this one right here. Just something different. This is all I brought today, so probably wouldn't hurt to put like some super glue on the keeper too. That hurts. That really does hurt. Yeah, I think I'll be a frog hook guy after this. Oh, here's a bite. Oh, I miss him. And look, see, that thing is pulling out. I don't like that. I feel like with that frog hook, you don't really have to worry about it ever coming out, and it'd probably give it a little bit more weight too. You know what would be a huge blessing? To find a frog on the bank somewhere. There's a bite. There he is. Another one. Dude, these things are swallowing this thing. Like, when they get it, they decide on it. Hey, that thing better be in your mouth. Oh my gosh, is it not? Oh my gosh, is he not? It's gone. It is gone. Dude, I've caught 2 fish on it, but both fish that I've caught, I've lost it. All right, we're gonna weigh this one. And then we're gonna have to figure something out. I took all the other tackle out of my backpack, and I was planning on doing this all day, but lock on that, and then we'll go and fish spot number 2. So we got 5.5 so far today, boys. 5.5. This scale's so awesome. So like, you can see your fish that you've caught. So I have a 3.5, a 2.1, then we have 2 fish for 5.5 so far. So tournament day would be going pretty good so far. Putting together a little bag, a little sack. All right, man, I'm so conflicted right now because it's working, but also, like, I only have 4 of these now, and I've lost 2, and I lost them rather quick. There's a purple bag down here. Let's see what's in that bag. Okay, but here's the thing. I have generals, but I only have, pretty sure I only have treble hooks. Yeah, I have generals, but I only have treble hooks and nail weight, so. I wonder, I probably could rig it up with the treble hook somehow. As much as I want to keep throwing those out, I really don't want to lose them all. I don't know if that'll work, but I like that better than barely having it hooked. Wait, and you know what else I could probably do? I'd probably throw a little nail weight in it. So I have some. I don't need a big one. And it's crazy how like not aerodynamic this thing is, but it casts pretty well. Got him. Got him. Just had to give him a minute with it. Yeah. There he is. Not the best rigging deal, but give him a minute to eat it. I don't think we got to worry about it as much like this. Nope. My goodness. Look at me. Just novice. First day. 213. All right, we're at 812 so far. See ya. Oh, that feels so good to do. I feel like a true professional now. Yeah, I don't think that this is, I like this way better than what we were doing. I don't think this is something I wouldn't like do this in a tournament or somewhere where I really need to hook up on the fish. But just for the sake of the video today and the sake of not losing these, I love the other way we're rigging them. I mean, you just have like a naked treble hook, but it's just how do you mount that treble hook to the bait? I think the shank of a hook has got to go through the body of the bait. Just with all the videos that I've seen, like, you know, some people just skin hook them with a treble hook, and that's the same thing as like skin hooking a wacky rig. Like, you're probably going to lose them. If you're catching fish over 2 pounds, you're probably not going to be able to keep them on. Here's a bite. Oh, missed him. That was a good one. All right, boys, back out this morning with the Moeba, and I think I found a new way to rig it that I like a lot more than just that simple treble hook. So all this is a frog hook. Luckily, so like certain frogs, the hook is too big in them. But lucky for me, frog fishing is my favorite way to fish, so I have quite the assortment of frog hooks. So I found a big one, and you just stick it through like the pre-rigged hole or the hole that comes, you know, that the bait's rigged on in the packaging. And we're gonna try this out today. Let's see how this goes. You gotta cast down there before you actually walk all the way down. I don't know, those are bass or carp. Just judging by the swirls, they kind of look like carp. Oh, there's a bite. One hit it. Oh, he's on it. Got him. First cast. Oh yeah, good one too. Good one, first cast. There we go. Please still be on there, Mr. Moeba. The problem was never catching fish. It was what happens to the lure. Oh yeah, look how he swallowed that thing. It's stupid how well they eat it. This is first cast. This might be, I'm not gonna lie guys, this might be one of the best lures I've ever thrown as far as like just hooking up on fish. Oh, he's bleeding a little bit. All right, he's bleeding pretty good, so we're not gonna weigh him or anything, but good first one to start this morning. Awesome, what a good first fish. That's hard to beat, guys. That is hard to beat. I mean, they just love this thing. It's just the 3.5 Moeba. And look, I mean, just kind of perfect. Like it, I think this is the way to rig them, especially like pond fishing. I feel like this is the perfect way to rig this thing because my rigging doesn't have to be super specific pond fishing, you know. I don't need a nail weight the fish. If you put it in front of them, like that's the most important part, is being able to get it in front of them, not necessarily like getting them to bite or it's not super finessey. So walking down here this morning, there was a whole bunch of fish that were kind of out. It looked like there was a whole bunch of them right here. Then it looked like there was a whole bunch of shad spawning, like there's some out there. There's a whole bunch of big groups of bait, and they were up on the bank until I caught that fish. So hopefully they'll sneak back up here for us. Oh, look, there's a big old group of bass swimming over here. Best thing about summertime is like, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes you can find bass swimming in wolf packs. They'll swim in groups of like I mean, it could be as little as 2, it could be as many as 7 or 8 fish. And they'll be swimming down the bank together, and they'll be just looking to pull up on some bait, pull up on a ball of bluegill. And you kind of can watch them, and they'll swim, and then whenever they get into some of these little pockets, or like this shallower water, they'll all start eating that bait. They just work as a team so they all can eat. I saw about 4 or 5 fish. They didn't look big, like these look like kind of smaller ones. I'm throwing this on the, throwing this on the Abu Garcia Veritas. This is just a 7-foot extra fast, medium heavy rod, and a Abu Garcia Voltic X, Revo Voltic X. Oh, there's another one. Man, there's nothing better than starting your day with fishing. Like, I feel like this should be, if you enjoy to fish, anytime you can, wake up early in the morning. It's kind of like going on a run, but like if you could run and fish in the same morning, it's like you'd be unstoppable. But man, I love, this is like the best way to get your morning started, especially catching one first cast and then like getting another bite and the follow-up cast. You know, some people believe in the first cast curse, where it's like it's a bad thing if you catch a fish first cast. I don't want to say I believe in it, but I will say I feel like a lot of times if I catch a fish on my first cast, then I know, oh look, you see them, they're blowing up underneath that dock. That's that wolf pack I was talking about. They'll just swim that dock until they find bait, and then they'll blow up on it. But I feel like the mornings where I catch a fish first cast, whether it's on the bank, on a boat, wherever, I feel like those days, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they're a little bit slower than like the days where I, you know, don't catch one until about 5 or 6 minutes into fishing. That last one ate it so good, and I let him eat it a little bit too long, and he got it deep. So the last 2 bites I've had, I went ahead and tried to set the hook. But I feel like this is one of those things where you kind of do have to let them eat it a little bit. All this is just a topwater frog hook. And I really like this way of rigging it. It just seems super stout. You don't have to worry about them popping off. I think as far as hookup ratio, I feel like that treble hook is probably best, but as far as being able to keep the bait, I don't know, you know, just having all 3 points of that treble hook exposed at all times is probably, you know, you probably catch the ones that just knows it too. But I just like this for, I mean, these things cost 20 bucks, no matter which route you buy. If you buy one from a true brand and not like off from your buddy's homemade website, not that there's anything wrong with that. But. All right, I feel like it should pick up a little bit over here. I saw a whole bunch of shad earlier, and it just looks like there's a little bit more commotion going on over here. Like there's more bugs in the water, more bait balls that I saw rolling up. Here's one. There he is. Oh, it feels so good to hook up on these fish. Come boys, there's fish number 2. Let's weigh it. I got my scale with me. I still don't think to this point, because it's been about 4 or 5 days in between coming out here the first time. I don't think y'all have seen my new scale on the channel. We got a bubble scale for Father's Day. But now you've probably seen it twice. I probably said something about it twice, because I did say something about it last time we came out fishing. But now y'all double know. All right, 0, 2, 9. That first one was probably about 3.5. Tilt detected, level scale. Oh wait, like this? Okay, gotcha. Look how bougie that is. 2.8. Oh wait, let's see, we'll add them to our Hey, you calm down. See ya. All right, sweet. Let's check our line. Man, I wish I would have done this at first because I lost 4 of those in one day. I ain't got not a damn pair of scissors. I love these big pliers, but the only bad thing about them is they don't have like the little part where you can cut the line at. The knot that I tie is the polymer knot. I feel like it's the easiest knot to tie in fishing. And I tie it for everything. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm fishing for, where I'm fishing at. You know, there's sometimes, like, if you're panfish fishing, bluegill fishing, like, I think a loop knot is probably better for crappie, although I don't tie it. I'm not saying that it's the best knot to tie in all applications, but I tie it for everything, and I feel like I don't break off that much. If I break off, I feel like my line diameter isn't big enough, like I don't have the right size line. There it is. That might be a good one. Might be better. Oh, that's a stick. Oh my goodness. Why does that stick feel so real? I feel like I haven't been got like that in a long time. I feel like my discernment's pretty good nowadays on like if this is a bass or a fish. But I said this might be a good one on a stick. Yikes. Wowzers. It's all right. Players mess up. Like, I was really convinced. Like, there was no 1,000% of my mind I thought that was a fish. All I can think about is just all the places that I wish I knew about these at that I like used to fish. Because I think there are some places, I don't want to say I would have caught a giant, and it doesn't seem like, it seems like it's good for catching fish. So like by process of elimination, if you catch more fish, eventually you're going to catch bigger fish. But I do feel like if I could have thrown this in like some of the ponds that I used to fish in like 2-3 years ago, I feel like I probably would have had a lot better days. And granted, you know, I think they'll still eat like a wacky worm. Like, I think I could probably come through here and catch one fish on a wacky worm. But I will say it does feel like they do eat this pretty good. And I don't feel like it's just part of the hype. Like, we've only caught 2 on it today, but we've had a fair amount of bites. You know, I've had 3 or so bites where it feels like they might have just like a piece of it. They didn't get all of it. Oh, he hooked himself. He hooked himself. Okay, I have a few questions. Like, I understand what... I'm kind of confused by this. That... Either I'm not that good at fishing, or that fish ate the hook. Oh, how did the Moeba get all the way up the line? I don't... Obviously, he ate the hook, but that was a weird bite. That was very weird. It was like he came up to it, ate it, and immediately, like, didn't like it. A weird eat. Like, I felt him as he was jumping up out of the water. That was cool. I mean, it's perfect when they hook themselves. Like, I didn't even have to do a hook set on that one. Awesome. That's a good little fish, too. Future 10-pounder. Sweet. Yeah, this is definitely the way to rig this thing. Like, I didn't feel a bite, but I don't know. My brain's still processing that. I need to rewatch that to see how that went down. But I didn't feel a bite, but I saw the fish as I was feeling the bite, but the Moeba was in front of the fish. So I was like, this is kind of weird. Like, it feels like something's taking this, unless it's, you know, one's just, because fish do just jump out of the water randomly and whatnot at times. So I was like, maybe it's just doing that. Now I turned the handle a couple times. I was like, no, that fish is, I'm pretty sure that's the one that I have hooked. But the Moeba's, you know, 2 feet in front of him.